Good evening, and happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to one, and happy Tuesday to all. Facebook, YouTube, trusting all are safe and well, and extending a virtual rose and love from a distance. How is everyone doing? And yes, it is Tuesday, and I was just a little bit MIA yesterday due to a southern whooping, if you will, of my Dallas Cowboys. No, actually, I was busy on Sunday, and if I were to be completely honest, I did not see one lick of the game. Not live. I saw bits and pieces. I had to get my bakery items on the shelf, so it's a good thing because they probably would not have turned out good. But anyway, how are you, Queen, aka Miss Sunkissed or Mrs. Sunkissed? I am not sure, but this is just going to be brief. But it popped up on my timeline, and apparently, or allegedly, let me make sure that I am prudent and responsible. That is why the link is there, and I always implore any and everyone who may catch a live or replay to fact check, because we are all humans, and the media, as well as any other profession, is prone to make mistakes. So, that being said, do not take anything I say as law. Research on your own as well, because we have seen, if we've lived long enough, where facts change within the course of moments. So, as my title reads, HERSCHEL WALKER ATTACKED, and then I added on by racial slur. Now, according to, and keep this in mind, this is Fox News, we're going to travel down to Georgia, the Peachtree State, where Republican Georgia Senate candidate HERSCHEL Walker, who, as Queen aka Mrs. Sunkissed said, his name seems to be everywhere lately. And I concur. It has been, except for the last couple of days. I think he has a little bit of competition with Kanye West. And I may go live with a content creator that I've hooked up with a couple of times to discuss a myriad of things. I'll have to check on that later to see what his schedule or schedule is like. But on with this story. Apparently, Republican Georgia Senate candidate HERSCHEL Walker was at a press conference earlier today being October the 18th, again holding a press conference that highlighted evictions to be carried out by Senator Raphael Warnock, and I do hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, Warnock's church at the MLK Towers in Atlanta, where allegedly, according to this Fox News report, that a protester, later identified as Maceo Fletcher, Again, this is all alleged and according to a Fox News report, which of course is in my link, stated that this is a stunt. And I am quoting what allegedly the protester, identified as Maceo Fletcher, stated. This is a stunt. He is nothing but a house in. That's something I would like to talk about as well. The use of that word, the N word. And I know many may use it or look at it as being a term of endearment, but I personally don't like it. Have I ever said it? Absolutely. Have I lately? I honestly don't believe I have. If I'm wrong, someone please check me on that, because I don't mind getting checked, and I've been checked plenty of times. Again, it makes me grow and stronger, but to the ear, it's upsetting, at least as I grow older. Um, but that's off topic. But again, allegedly during a press conference in reference to HERSCHEL Walker, highlighting evictions carried out by Senator Raphael Warnock's church, again, at the MLK Towers in Atlanta. That press conference was reportedly crashed by a small group of protesters, where one, who was identified as Maceo Fletcher, again, according to the Fox News report, called Georgia Senator candidate, Republican Georgia Senate candidate HERSCHEL Walker the N-word, and added, "This is a stunt. He is nothing but a house in." Again, allegedly by the protester identified as Maceo Fletcher. I'm sure there is more information that will come out later as Maceo Fletcher continued to speak to reporters. I am not aware of the extent of the conversation, nor if Republican Georgia Senate candidate HERSCHEL Walker has made any comments in reference to that verbal attack, if you will, or if any of his staff has made any comments relating to this interruption of his press conference earlier today. So we shall see what comes about this. And as we near that magical date, and that may not have been the best word to use at this time, but as we near November the 8th, what more is in store? What other distractions? What other shocking comments, statements, behaviors will we see? What arrests? What indictments? What charges may we see in some of these hot states, both red and blue? I'm sure, absolutely confident, there's more to come. So with that, that is just a brief update on this story. All of the information that I've just stated can be found in the link. And again, make sure You do your independent research because you may find more information or that facts may have changed. Again, as I said, the media and any profession is prone to make errors. People, entities misspeak, or they just plain get it wrong. So, again, always, always, always do your research. But I found that to be, um, I'm not going to say shocking, but surprising that that would be done during a press conference with many people around. But then again, we're in 2022. We've seen and heard a lot here as of late. So that is what I have for now. Everyone, be safe. Please, everyone, be safe, be well. And if you've been listening long enough, be healthier. Also, I wanted to put in a quick reminder that Papa Duck will be back on this platform. Um, Thank you to everyone who joined that. He was well received, and there were some questions that lingered after that. So he will be back when I get the date firmed. I don't know if it'll be this week. I'm shooting for this week. If not, it will definitely be next week. And on Friday, we will have therapist D. Durrell. We will be discussing abusive relationships, the men and women who stay, because this is definitely not a one-way street. There are many men who are abused, not just verbally, but physically as well. And there are many variables in which both genders stay. And that will be the topic of discussion. So, if you have any questions or comments you would like to leave or post for our guest, D. Jarrell, make sure you have them ready. Again, that will be on Friday, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But during the week, I'll make sure I'll continue to update you as to what's on tap. Thank you for listening, and thank you for those who will catch the replay. And this broadcast has been sponsored by Judge Joe Brown's Barbecue Sauce and Papa Duck Apparel. Both links are in the description. Take care for now.